finding is that many of the respondents choose default destination as home, and the second place is workplace and familiar address for where their parcel is to be delivered to. But many people expect to have an alternative delivery destination, which is 30% of respondents agree to this service. Because this service is not mainly found in many online retail platforms, and the acceptable delivery destination, the highest one, is out of 12 respondents chose third parties such as 7-Eleven or KFC like that as an alternative delivery destination to where the parcel is delivered to. This is because many of these respondents have these third-party locations near to their home, so it's convenient for them to take their parcel if, for example, no one is at home to collect the parcel.
Our respondent choose next day for our default preference, which is they need the item urgently, so they choose next day. And also the same day for 2 people is the respondent. This is because they order food from online, and also the cheapest delivery is 4 of the respondent. This may be the student have no budget to pay more. 3. Most of the people are agreed to choose their own time. This is because they can plan their day, and also it will be easy for them. And most of the people also are willing to pay less than 50% for this service.
Based on our finding 4 on the attitudes of our respondent towards drone and self-driving vehicle, many of our respondents disagree towards having drone to deliver their parcel. This is because they are scared that the drone might fall down or their parcel might be damaged because it's not on land, it's on air. Okay, and there are some of our respondents who are neutral towards drone. We have 5 respondents who are neutral towards it, like they would like to try the service of it, like it's a new experience for them. And there's also 4 respondents who completely agree with having drone to receive their item. It's because that, I don't know, maybe they want it faster than land. And those who disagree on self-driving vehicle is very few. It's just 2 respondents, I think, because most of them are confident on having their parcel delivered by land or by any self-driving vehicle, as it won't be damaged. And the number of people who agree, and also those people who are neutral with self-driving vehicle, is quite high. That's our finding 4. Okay, on our finding 5, the factors that influencing the decision of our online retail platform. So when we related it to occupation, most of our respondents are students. A very small percentage are employees, and others means like business owners or something like that. So this occupation related to our factors that influencing our online retail platform, most of them choose trustworthiness, which we have 12 respondents. I think most of them find that trust is the most important factor that you need when you're purchasing something online, as you don't see them often, or you don't meet them, or you don't know who are they, so you are just finding 6. The factor of attitude towards delivering stuff displaying ID is that many of our respondents agree with our recommendation. It's because that many deliveries are being done during the day, and sometimes people who are at home or in office or whatever, most of them are females, and in order to gain their trust to collect the parcel, they need to display their ID, so that it creates trust in them that they won't be cheated. Okay, that's all for our finding.
First recommendation for delivery service provider is having the option for customers to specify their time of delivery, and because this option will make customers able to customize when the delivery should be made to them, and it will be convenient for them, and because it's easier for them to plan their day. And this option is not commonly found in other delivery service providers in Malaysia, but many people expect to have this choice. So by the providers having this option, it will let customers' expectations be exceeded, and this would make customers become more loyal towards choosing this company in the future. Our second recommendation that we suggest for delivery service providers is to make it mandatory for delivery men to show their ID to customers while making their delivery. Because according to our finding 6, and which is many people agree to this service, and finding 5, which is trustworthiness, is ranked as the first factor of consideration for delivery service provider. That's why we chose this recommendation to suggest to the delivery service provider. It is a good way of building trust to customers, and if building trust will make them become more loyal to the service company. And a way of using this service is to provide customers with a name and face of the delivery man that is scheduled to make the delivery, and then they can cross-check whether the person in front of their gate is the actual person in the ID. And by having this recommendation, this option, it will give customers more sense of confidence while taking the parcel, and it will make them more satisfied with the service. It will make them think that the service company really cares for them, and they always put customers' parcel safety as the #1 priority, and it will retain more customers because of that. And it's also a cost-efficient way for companies to have more security services for their delivery.